Hey everyone, so today I'm going to be doing a makeup tutorial on this look that I'm wearing right now. This is probably something that I'll probably be doing for Valentine's Day, like the makeup that I'll be wearing. So I thought I'd record a video for it for you guys because it is coming up within like the next week and a half or so. And I know people are starting to look for, figure out what they're wearing and, what their makeup's going to look like and all that other good stuff. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. This is probably going to be a two-part video. This is using like a lot of more neutral colors and a very kind of more muted lip. I just did a pink lip and I put like a nude gloss over it just to kind of tone it down a little bit. But I'm thinking about making a second video using a little bit more color, so the more burgundies and plum colors. Maybe do like a burgundy type lip instead of a nude one, so you guys have a few options to kind of look over. You can pick and choose. But I hope you guys enjoy the video and let's get started. Alright guys, so I've already done my brows as well as my foundation, and I've already primed my eyes with my Soft Ochre Paint Pot by MAC. So I'm going to go ahead and start off with eyeshadows. The first eyeshadow I'm going to be using is Saddle, and I'm going to go ahead and apply this on the upper crease area with a fluffy Sonia Kashuk brush. And you're probably going to see this color in a lot of the videos that I'm going to be doing in the future, just because this is becoming like one of my favorite transition colors to use. So I'm just going to put this color right over in this area. So the next color I'm going to be using is Brown Script by MAC. I'm also going to apply this with the same brush in the same area. I'm just going to put it a little bit lower this time. So this is pretty much going directly onto the crease. And I'm just using this color to warm up the look. Alright, so the next color I'm going to be using is from my Nude Tude palette from the Balm Cosmetics. Looks like this. Comes with all these gorgeous kind of neutral colors. And I'm going to be using this color right here called Silly. It's like a nice kind of milk chocolate brown. And it has like gold glitters inside of it. I'm going to go ahead and use that color for the crease area. I'm going to be applying this with a more tapered fluffy brush this time. And you really want to do a little bit out of a time with this color, just because it's so dark, so you don't want it to be super intense the first time around. Alright, so once that color is on, I'm going to go ahead and use Sleek, which is the even darker brown next to the previous color. And with the same brush, I'm going to go ahead and put this on the outer corner of the eye. So next I'm going to go ahead and put on Beauty Marked by MAC. I'm going to be using a e.l.f. Professional Divining Eye Brush. It's kind of like a slanted, fluffy brush. I'm just going to apply this in the outer corner as well, just to give the look a little bit more depth and that glam with the glitter. Alright, so next I'm going to go ahead and use Malt, and I'm going to be using a e.l.f. eyeshadow brush. Yeah, I'll just use this one right here. It's just a flat eyeshadow brush. And I'm going to go ahead and apply this onto the lid. Next, with the same brush, I'm going to be using my Riri Hearts MAC eyeshadow palette. This is in Fresh Out. This is the Volux Pearl Fusion Shadow Palette. I'm going to be using this color in the middle right over here. Let's see if the light... It's kind of like a really pretty like baby pink. Go ahead and use that color. I'm going to also apply this onto the lid on top of malt. Okay, so I was having a bit of difficulty just putting on this eyeshadow from the Riri Hearts Max palette by itself. So I started using my Fix Plus spray. I just sprayed it onto the brush after I picked up some eyeshadow, and then I applied it onto the lid. So that's why it's a little bit more vibrant looking, a little bit more of that pearl type finish. So for the next step, I'm going to go ahead and clean up my eyes now. I'm using my Pro Longwear Concealer by MAC. I use the color NC30 for my under eye area, sorry. Next, I use a sponge. Right now I'm using just these regular triangle sponges that I got from Ulta, but normally I use my Real Technique sponge, but somehow I lost them, so I'm just kind of working with this until I buy them again. And I'm just going to use this to blend out my concealer. I'm just going to go ahead and take my Real Techniques buffing brush. This is what I use to pretty much buff out my foundation when I'm putting it on. I'm just going to use that to buff out the outer edges of the concealer. For that, I'm going to be using my NYC liquid eyeliner. You can get this at pretty much any drugstore. It's only like $3 and it's probably the best eyeliner I've used in a really long time, so it's going to make a really nice cat eye with this. Alright, so next I'm going to go ahead and set my under eye area, and I'm going to be using my Benai Luxury Banana Powder, and I'm also going to use another cosmetic sponge that I use just from my powders to apply this. And I'm going to go ahead and wipe off the excess powder using a blush brush from e.l.f. Alright, so I'm going to move back to eyeshadows to complete the lower lash line. The first color I'm going to be using is Silly from the Nude palette. I'm just going to go ahead and apply this on the lower lash line. With a smudge brush by e.l.f., I'm going to go ahead and put Beauty Marked on the outer portion of the lower lash line. Alrighty, so I'm going to go ahead and line my waterline as well as put on my falsies and my mascara, and then I'll be right back to show you guys what I do for the rest of my face. Alrighty, so I just finished my eyes. For my waterline, I use my eye kohl pencil in Smolder by MAC. I use my In Extreme Dimension mascara, and for lashes, I'm using Cherry Blossom lashes, and these are in the number 202. For my cheeks, I'm going to start using Sweet as Cocoa by MAC and a Equal Tools blush brush. Looks like this. I'm just going to start putting this on the hollows of my cheeks to begin my contouring. The next thing I'm going to be using is Blunt by MAC, and I'm going to use a Real Techniques contouring brush. It looks like this. I'm just going to apply this on the hollows of my cheek as well. My nose, I'm going to take my Sonia Kashuk fluffy brush and a little bit of Blunt and just drag just a tiniest bit of product onto the sides of my nose. For blush, I'm going to be using my NARS blush in Super Orgasm and a Real Techniques blush brush to apply. I'm just going to put this on the apples of my cheeks. To highlight my cheekbones, I'm using my Urban Decay Naked Illuminated Powder, and this is in the color Aura. It's this really pretty pink highlighter. I'm just going to use this for the tops of my cheekbones. Last but not least is my lips. I'm going to be using my MAC lip pencil in Plum. Do I overline my lips? Duh. And for lipstick, I'm using the color Please Me by MAC. And just to add a little bit of gloss, I'm going to be using Spite by MAC. This is a lip gloss. Just going to put this right in the center. Alrighty guys, so this is the finished look. I really enjoyed the way the makeup came out. I think the pinkish nude lip really complements the eye. But I really hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you all next time. Bye!